Welcome back, guys. Well, a man thinks that he has found the one. So he goes to the pawn shop and buys a ring. And he finds this ring and he thinks this ring is the best ring he could buy for the money. In fact, he thinks he got a good deal. So he tries to figure out where he's going to put this ring. It has to go into a special place, but he can't figure out where to go. So this weekend he has his kids, so he takes his kids on for the weekend, and on the way out, the kids are getting out of the car, and he keeps his daughter for a minute. He said, look, I need you to hold this ring. This is a special ring. And he says, can you do it? And so I said, yes, Daddy, I can hold the ring. And he puts the ring in her hand, and her eyes open up wide. She's never seen anything so beautiful. So she tells her father, this is a beautiful ring. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to put it in a safe place. And she's 6 years old. She has no idea what that means. But she takes the ring anyway, and she hides it in her pillowcase. When she goes to sleep that night, she falls asleep with the ring in her hand. She has some bad dreams that night. But she doesn't equate it to anything. She's a child after all. What does she know? So she goes off to school the next day. And she has a great day at school, comes home, next day, same thing. Now, the third day, she realizes she's having some bad dreams, and she keeps looking at this ring. So she puts it back in the pillowcase, and she goes off to school. Her mother comes, and she has to clean up the bedroom. So she's sweeping, and she's moving the beds or what have you, and she has to pull her bed. Her bed goes underneath. Her bed is a trundle bed. So you have to push it down, and it slides. It doesn't slide as comfortably with the bunk beds, but it slides in partially. And when the mother goes to pull the bed out, the pillow is stuck underneath, part of the bed. So she pulls it. When she pulls it, the ring falls out of the pillowcase, and she looks at this ring. And she says, what in the world? And she looks at the ring, and the ring is a very expensive ring. So she waits till the children come home from school. And she asks the daughter, when the daughter comes in, how was your day? She said, I had a good day. And she says, what is this? And she shows the daughter the ring, and the daughter is quiet. She kept a secret. It was a secret for her to hold this ring for her father, because her father said it was a secret. Don't tell anybody. So the mother asks her again. And the daughter says nothing. So the mother goes and gets the belt. She said, I'm going to jog your memory. And she goes and gets the belt. She takes the belt and she starts hitting the daughter. And the daughter says, I can't. It's a secret. It's a secret. She said, well, we're going to beat this secret out of you until you tell me. So she spanks the daughter, and the daughter just blurts it out. I'm saving it for Daddy. The mother's heart is broken as she stops spanking her daughter. She now has to go into her room. She says, you stay in your room. I'm going to deal with you when I come back. So she goes into her room. She closes the door, and she calls the father. The father's not there at first. So it's nighttime when the father gets in. She calls the father. The father is at his parents' house. He answers the phone. She says, why does Lee have this ring? I need to know, and I need to know now. She says, oh my goodness. And she says, yeah, your goodness. Why would you give an expensive ring like that to your daughter? I thought something had happened. I thought some man or something. He said, I just needed somebody to hold it. She said, you didn't think to put it in your safe deposit box? Isn't that a better place for you to put it? He said, I wasn't thinking honestly at the time. So she said, well, I would like for you to come and take this ring. So he comes to the house, picks up the ring. They have a little bit of an argument, and then he leaves. He goes back, and this time he waits till the morning and puts the ring. And no, I don't know whether he had his safety deposit box still, something. Either way, he brings the ring back to the house. At this point in time, he's bought a new house, and he's now living in this house. And He puts the ring away, and of course his children come for the weekend, and the son finds the ring this time, and he takes it because he wants to show it off to his friends. He was going to return the ring, but he wants to show it off to his friends at this point. So he goes and shows off his ring, and now his father is looking for the ring, can't find it. He goes and asks his son and everything, and he finds out that the son took the ring. No, the ring ended up back at the house again, and he has to come and get his son. He spanks his son about this ring. And he says, you don't steal anything out of your father's house. You don't steal anything out of his house. So after that, he goes and he gives the woman the ring. They get engaged. And as they're hanging out with his brother and his brother-in-law and sister, the brother-in-law looks at the ring because the girlfriend, the fiancée, is showing off the ring. So he looks at the ring and he says, there's a crack in this ring. Something's wrong with this ring. Before that, he was really cool with his brother-in-law. Very cool. Now he wasn't cool. Now he was upset. How dare he point out something being wrong with this ring in front of my fiancé? So as he brings the fiancé back home, the fiancé doesn't want the ring because she says something's wrong with the ring because his brother-in-law pointed that out. She might have noticed it before, but now she really notices it now. This ring now is given back to him. Whenever you get that many signs of anything, that means you need to really reevaluate what's going on. Now, this ring was taken from the pawn shop. Nobody ever thought to pray over this ring. First of all, when you get any jewelry that is old, used, or even if it's been looked at in the store and someone else tried it on, energy, did you think about energy? What energies are placed upon different things? Even when you go and buy something used, as I stated earlier, he never prayed over this ring. The ring that he purchased was given to the pawn shop because there was a problem behind that ring. And when you look into different stories of how things were made or how many hands it went through, you know that something must have happened for it to get to the pawn shop. Whether the person lost their job and they had to pawn it because they had nothing else and they needed to pay their rent, whether the ring was stolen from somewhere else, whether the ring was found in a murder, you never know. So when we look at anything that you purchase, let God be the one that you go to pray over these items, because you never know what it's connected to. 2 children got spankings. Pain was brought upon this family, these children, from a ring. Imagine what it might have done had it stayed in that family. So when we look at everything that we touch, God is the evaluator. God is the anointer. God is the one who can bless all things. So let's keep that in mind when we make our next purchase. That's been my word. Have a nice day. This is Indigo Moon.